Good morning. Namaste. I am Ramu Singh, SLA लीगल एडवाइजर, यूपी इसला चेयरमैन। आज आपके बीच में हम ऑन डैमेज क्लेम मोटर व्हीकल की बड़ी प्रॉब्लम रहती है। मोटर व्हीकल सर्वेयर ज़्यादा है और मोटर व्हीकल के क्लेम ज़्यादा है, इसलिए मोटर व्हीकल पे थोड़ा सा एक नट सेल में ऑन डैमेज के क्लेम के क्या तरीके हैं, क्या पेमेंट का तरीका है, आम लोगों को भी पता होती है, बहुत लोगों को नहीं पता होगी। जिनको नहीं पता वो लोग जान जाएंगे और जिनको पता है वो और अच्छे से जान जाएंगे। When we look the procedure of the claim settlement that involves 3 phases: preliminary means scrutiny basis, assessment of loss and settlement. These three are the phases. Preliminary scrutiny. What is the preliminary scrutiny? When an intimation is received to the insurance company, the insurance first check the documents. जो डॉक्यूमेंट है मीन्स पॉलिसी देखेंगे, इफ द पॉलिसी इज इफेक्टिव आर इन फोर्स आर नॉट, एंड कवरेज आर देयर आर नॉट. When there are coverage in the policy, the insurance company issue a claim form. Issuing of a claim form is not accepting the loss. It should be in the mind of the insured and also everyone. After filling the claim form with the necessary attachment means he is supposed to take estimate of repair and all the documents are CTL insurance witness permit, PAN card, Aadhaar card, KYC in big cases, and other documents. Third party loss is not there, TP affidavit. He is supposed to submit the insurance company. After examination of that, in case of the commercial vehicle, insurance company usually appoint the surveyor and loss assessor to carry out the spot surveys. Spot surveys are nothing but an evidence that the vehicle was met accident at that place. There were no casualty, there were casualty, or there were no property loss, or there were property loss, and the accident was caused as such, and driver was that same person, and the losses that are captured by the by taking photographs becomes evidence. No further damages can be enhanced or consequential damages may be disallowed on base of the spot survey report. This is the purpose of the spot survey. The insured is required to submit the details estimate after spot survey. The insured drive the commercial vehicle or vehicle to the garage and have estimate. That estimate, RC, driving license, insurance fitness permit, whatever the requirement are there are completed and then are produced to the insurance company. Insurance company's next process starts assessment process. Independent automobile engineers having SLA license and ISLA membership are assigned the task of assessing the loss and carrying out the survey. Means quantify the loss, assess the loss, investigate the loss, and give the recommendation. And Insurance Act, also the Insurance Act has and regulator has given some regulations that below the 50,000 rupees, insurance company, it is the insurance company is free to appoint their own employees. Now, they must be qualified automobile engineers and they must be qualified as a surveyor and loss assessor. They will carry out the survey and loss assessment. On base of their loss assessment and report, the insurance company can pay the claim to the insured. Also, the insurance companies are free to carry to give the claim below the 50,000 by their own method. If the loss is exceeding to 50,000 rupees, nobody has such power. Even insurance company CMD has no power. even any authority of another authority has no power, because Act says that, regulation says that exceeding to 50,000 rupees, the surveyor and loss assessor report is mandatory. No any loss reported in India under a policy shall not be paid unless a report from a loss assessor, surveyor and loss assessor has been taken. Surveyors are sometimes supposed to complete the documents after complete document and their bill, cash memos and each and everything after completion of the vehicle repair. They are supposed to give their report to the insurance company is for a reimbursement method. For reimbursement method, they are supposed to give all these documents to the insurance company with their own recommendation, and insurance companies examine, scrutinize, and see the claim is payable or not. They pay that claim accordingly. However, they pay that claim accordingly, according to the report given by the surveyor and loss assessor, but they examine it. It means that this surveyor is not a final authority. Surveyor report is only for reference. And surveyor report can be rejected, and surveyor report can be accepted. There are certain rules and regulations on base of that. Even several times courts also has given that this may be evidence, this may have the evidentiary value. This is a reference. The survey report is for a reference, but it is not final amount. Insurance companies can enhance this amount and can reduce this amount. This is the reimbursement method. And in cases of the cashless method, whenever the vehicle, either it is commercial vehicle or it is a car, non-commercial vehicle, insured after accident or after any happening to the vehicle by the accident or fire, they are supposed to tow the vehicle to the garage. If the vehicle can be driven, and they can drive the vehicle to the garages, and garages are supposed to complete all the document, and after completing all the document, they lodge the claim with the insurance companies. They are supposed to lodge the complaint on their portal, either it is a private insurance company or government insurance company. They have that option that they can lodge, and they can also mail them. Both the options are going on, and on base of mail, insurance companies, competent authority can appoint the surveyor and loss assessor. And on portal there are list of surveyors, and computer will appoint the surveyor and loss assessor as per their turn. It is up to the computer or it is up to the managing peoples whom they are giving more case, whom they are giving less cases. It is up to them. Then in this situation, surveyors appointed either by portal or either by mail, they are supposed to go to the garages and carry out the survey and loss assessment. After repair of the vehicle, they are supposed to carry out the reinspection and collect the documents, collect the bill and cash memos, and assess the liability of the insurance company. That liability is reduced from the original bill, and remaining amount is paid by the insured to the garages directly, and insurance company pays the liability to the repairers. And this one is another way. Sometimes in non-cashless cases, repairs and paid directly to the insured, and claim registers, policy and renewal records are marked. Whatever the document are there, they are supposed to be examined by the insurance company. An insurance company can reject the claims at any stage whenever they find that there is a breach in the policy terms and conditions. The insured has right to go to anywhere, either to ombudsman or the court, If there is no breach, or if there is any contravention, if there is any type of deprivation to the insured, so they are supposed to go to the Ombudsman, Consumer Forum, courts. Customer opting for repairs of these garages are required to drive their vehicle. As I have told earlier, the same is that the survey is sent to the insurance by the insurance companies to the garages for the assessment of the loss. Once the vehicle is repaired, the insured is informed to collect the repaired vehicle. The insured, after depositing inadmissible cost of repairs, the rest of the payment is made directly to the garages by the insurer. All those customers who do not choose this option, they are required to follow the reimbursement method. Reimbursement method, I have said earlier, all the document will go to the insurance company. Insurance company will examine the loss, examine the report of the surveyor, and then will pay the insured. What about the claim documents? A major claim document is claim form. Claim form has each and every identification of the vehicle and identification of the insured, driver, and all. That's all. Types of losses: total loss, repair basis losses हैं, third party losses हैं, third party claims हैं. Total loss, whenever a surveyor find that the vehicle repair is exceeding to 75%, the cost of repair is more than 75% of IDB, then he assess the loss as a constructive total loss basis. In cases of total loss, constructive total loss, before the actual payment is made to the insured, the insurer will collect the RC and taxation keys, while whatever the requirement are there, they will collect. Earlier they were collecting, nowadays they are surrendering their RC and collecting the keys, and they are keeping the keys to your file, and they are getting subrogation from the insured. On base of subrogation, whenever the vehicle is recovered, the insured gives undertaking that whenever the vehicle will be recovered, so that will be the property of the insurance company, because they have insurance companies have paid that loss, particular loss. The total loss can arise due to the theft also. In the theft cases, there are requirement of final report. Means FIR, investigating officer will submit his final report that no clues of the stolen vehicle and no clues of the criminal who has stolen the vehicle. Final report is accepted by the courts in UP and in Delhi. The commissioner, additional commissioner, assistant commissioner, deputy commissioner of the police has such power, and he accepts and gives the untraced report. On basis of untraced report, insurance company process the claim and ask the document. After satisfaction from their own side and their requirements, they are supposed to pay the claim to the insurance company, and the payment is totally in each and every case of total loss. IDB is a measure. IDB is a measure, and it cannot be reduced, it cannot be enhanced, because it has been accepted by both the parties. There are certain total losses. IDB return to invoice add-on cover basis. Return to invoice add-on cover basis. RTI covers the cost of the car, registration cost, road taxes, and other taxes are any paid. जो भी whatever the payment being made by the insured to the regional transport authorities or whatever the authorities are there in another state are called SDM. Somewhere SDM is power, having such power, and somewhere MLO, and whatever there may be. Losses on repair basis: when the vehicle is repaired and the loss is not exceeding to 75% IDB, or the vehicle is not beyond the repair liability, then the vehicle will be repaired. And repair basis also arise when the stolen vehicles are recovered. The stolen vehicles are recovered, the insured can lodge a claim for the repair of the vehicle in cashless settlement. When a claim is settled on total loss basis, the salvage becomes the property of the insurer. When it is settled on repair basis, the payment is either made to the insured or repairer. Insured or repaired, दोनों को दे सकते हैं. In reimbursement cases, repair insured, and in cashless cases, the repairer. The claim without claiming the salvage are the reimbursement, and whenever they are not claiming, insurance company is not claiming the salvage, so the salvage value is deducted. Vehicle will be repaired or not. These types of settlement are into the nature of the compromise mode. There are some other type of settlements where the claim without claiming the salvage are the reimbursed the insured with his bill or without bill. Bill or without bill. Kabhi sometimes insured is not able to produce the bill or invoice of particular part because they purchases that parts from the local market, and that parts are given on even on plain paper. In that situation, the insurance company have option. They can deduct 30%, maximum 30% of the amount, and they can give the claim to them. That is called as a cashless basis. The net total loss method. This mode of settlement is total loss cases is assessed where the difficulties are encountered in disposal of the salvage. Value of the salvage is mutually agreed, and this is deducted from the amount of total loss as assessed by the surveyor. In other words, insured is reimbursed that net of loss and allowed to retain the salvage. The instances cash loss or settled loss basis when insured keeps the salvage and the salvage value is mutually agreed and settled. Remaining amount is being paid by the insurance company to the insured, and salvage becomes property of the insured, or insured keeps that salvage. That is net total loss settlement. Net total loss settlement. When the insured insists the repairs, even though the vehicle repair is exceeding 75%, means total consecutive total loss, it is reaching to the consecutive total loss. In such circumstances, a cash loss amount representing the net total loss. In such situation, to reach to the agreement, insured and between insured and insurer, insured can reduce the 30% amount, and they can give them the loss amount, and that loss is also called as a cash loss. When the insured purchases spare parts and is not in a position to furnish purchase bill, and private insurance companies are also giving such type of claims, these losses are settled on cash loss basis. All these things explained here are in practice in nowadays. The requirement of the documents. Reasonable documents are mandatory, but unreasonable documents, unreasonable investigation, unreasonable settlement method are frustrating to the insured people of this country. Even private insurance companies are utilizing the investigators. They are not much qualified. They go to the insured, and insured may not be able to know whatever the policy terms and conditions are there, and what is the insurance process method procedure, and what is the method of the insurance claims. They say or write or make video on base of their own wish and bill that your claim will be payable when you will write this, say this, and make video on base of the video or whatever I am making on this, you will get your claim. After going to the insurance company, they give the report to the insurance companies, and those companies directly reject the repudiate the claims. There are certain cases I have come across, and There may be some other cases where the insurance companies are very right on at their part, because the insured people can do also cheat or fraud. So it is both sides. And but uh, in larger cases, insured people are being deprived. So that I know that this is not a very tough and very typical matter that can be explained on video, and to for the qualified peoples, those who are qualified, those who are serving with insurance company, those who are surveyors are well known with this. But all those people who are not aware about the process of the insurance, they are being deprived. That's why I made this video, and it is for the for them. And if you like this and subscribe this, that will give a rise to the to my confidence, and then I will be making the videos for the sake of the people, and for the insured sake of the insured, and others also. Thank you very much. Thank you.